What's going on, guys? It's your boy Ajen back again for another Outerplane video. For today, let's talk about the gear balance adjustment that the devs put up. I already said about this one in my patch notes video earlier that I'm going to be talking about them and skimming through them on a separate video, and here we go. So let's get right into it. So we have here the equipment set effect adjustments. The effects of certain equipment sets and combat stats will be adjusted. So we have here the before and after, and then before breakthrough and then breakthrough 4. So for the attack set at 2-piece, it becomes 35% now. And then at 4-piece set, plus another 25%. So for a total of 60% attack. So they increased by 10%. Yeah, they increased by 10% now. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Are people going to still be using attack set? I don't think people will still use attack set instead of I don't think they will abandon the speed meta. I don't really think this attack set will be, but unless you're just going for a PvE something, or you want to speed tune your main DPS, you don't want your main DPS to be that much fast, but I highly doubt. I really highly doubt about that one. For the critical set, 2-piece and 4-piece. So before it was a total of 25% for a 4-piece set, and then it becomes 30%. So additional 5%. That's pretty low. That's pretty low, man. That's pretty low. Okay, the critical strike set. For the critical, this is the critical wait, what is this? Why is there two critical here? Maybe this one is the critical damage, not the this critical strike is the critical damage, not critical strike. They should put here critical damage. Let me double check. Let's filter that one. Critical strike set. Yeah, that's the critical damage. So it becomes 55%. So before it's 50%, now it becomes 55. Man, 5% increase critical damage, 5%. Would that make a difference? I don't think it make a huge difference. Like, man, 5% critical damage, you can get that from the gems. Gems alone can already get that from the gems. Penetration, before it was 20%. And then after the rebalance, it's still 20%. Like, what? What? Why there's no change? Why there's no change here? They only changed the 2-piece. Before it's 8%, now it becomes 11%. But the total, if you're using a 4-piece penetration set, you have 20% in total. The idea here, why they make it like this, based on my judgment from here, they want to combine something like 2-piece penetration set with 2-piece critical set. So they increase the value of the 2-piece that you can get, rather than changing the overall value of the 4-piece set. That's the thing here. That's what they are trying to do here. So they want you to combine these pieces like critical hit and then penetration, or maybe critical hit and critical damage. 2-piece critical hit, 2-piece critical damage. Something like that. Then weakness gauge, set. Increases damage dealt against target inflicted with a debuff. So 5% increase in damage. No one uses this one. I don't know if anyone uses this one. Augmentation is good because they increase the damage by 10%. I use augmentation in some of my what do you call this? In some of my characters. But the problem with this set is that they do not have a pour set effect. Would be nice if they have pour set effect to increase more damage. So if you're building an augmentation or weakness set, you don't want to equipping them with 4 piece. You only need 2 piece of them. And then for the speed set, they increase the amount by 1% on 2 piece speed set. But they just interchange. For 4 piece, you get additional 30, so 25% all in all. Still no changes here. And I really don't think you need to change speed set, because it's pretty much the general set. Pretty much the generally set. So a lot of the character builds are based on the speed set. And just get for the substat that you want. You can reroll with the Transistone. Pulverization set. So 2 piece and then 4 piece set. So for the 2 piece, oh, they have now a 2 piece set. Before they do not have 2 piece set effect. Nice. Oh, wait, let me, what is this? So the total damage you deal with if the boss is inflicted with break will become 120%. That's pretty huge. But that is the condition is you're going to need to break the boss. That's the thing. If you want to deal more damage, then and you only have one cycle of your skills to deal with the boss. I don't think this set will still be will begin some playtime. I don't really think so. I don't really think so. Lifesteal set. How many piece? They did not specify. What is this? Let's check the in-game. Lifesteal. So 15% lifesteal. So it's still 15% lifesteal here for total. 2 piece and 4 set. And then what they did with this one, they increased the cap. If only they will remove the cap for this one, would be really, really nice, especially for PvE. But I don't think they want it to be too much OP in PvE. That is why they are putting some cap on this lifesteal set. That's my wild guess why they are putting a cap on this one. But I still don't think players will use lifesteal set even with these buffs. I don't see any reason why you're going to be abandoning your speed set. I believe the only set that are pretty much mostly used, if we are going by popularity, the amount of players used, number 1 is speed set. Number 2 is probably immunity set, especially for PvP. Immunity set is pretty much also just down just below the speed in terms of popularity. And then probably penetration set. That's the thing. Other set like for example, they didn't update the set effect of the other what do you call this, the bruiser sets, like the HP set, the defense set. They did not have any balance adjustment from that one. I don't know why. I think those are more niche compared to the other update that they did here. Yeah, I think it's pretty niche from that one, because you're not going to be needing critical hit and critical damage, because you can get those from substats alone. You don't really need a set for that one unless you don't have those substats. Then you might want to equipping them. but you're missing out on the amount of speed that you can get from the speed set. That is why that is the main reason why speed is king. Speed is in general the king of the gears, not only in Outerplane but also in other games out there. Especially if there are something like speed RNG or something like that, and it's a turn by turn game, turn based game, and speed really matters. Speed set is king. And I don't see a reason why you're going to be changing your speed set into something like this. They are trying their best to revamp and encourage players to use other set pieces. Maybe for players who have just started out, or beginners or mid-game players, they can try to experiment on something like this one. But for end-game players like me who already farm a lot of the speed sets and the immunity sets, something like those popular sets, there's no reason for me to go back to equipping this type of sets. But maybe if I can farm when I'm doing some regular farming, I will be able to have some godly substats on these sets, then why not? But for my general usage, general purpose, general farming, speed set still the king, and it's not going to be changing, especially with this new gear adjustment. Even with that new gear adjustment, I think speed set will still be the go-to set for a lot of the players. So what do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. And I think that's it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave a like, subscribe. I'd really appreciate it if you could help me grow my channel more. And thank you to everyone who are supporting my channel. I appreciate every one of you. Until next time, peace.